Hello Internet and welcome to another Rydog StarCraft Plays of the Week. Plays of the Week, and this is Hot Dog, who's now going to take over from me.
Oh goody! It's quite hard to follow up something as spectacular as an opening like that. Yeah, we're pretty stoked to be on episode 2, and we've actually been having people sending in replays, specifically for Plays of the Week now, which is awesome.
Awesome indeed.
And some of you guys, as a result, have actually made it into Plays of the Week, so I'm pretty sure you'll be excited to see yourself as well. As much so as we were excited to see the plays. We've also got something interesting, don't we? But we shouldn't tell them, hey?
No, we'll keep it secret. I like
Excellent.
secrets. So yes, enjoy, or else! Number 10!
This was a 2v2 between Captain Cannabis and Metal Gear on one position, and the other on the opposition was Blargity and Lutum. Twilight Fortress being the doom of doom and doom. And they started with a lot of cheese, SVs, trying to, the dual SRB things. We don't like it. You see it all too often in 2v2. But the difference is, as you can see, this game actually went on for a while. There were nukes going off and just going everywhere. This was at about the 23-minute mark and going on for quite an epic game, lasting 45 minutes 30 seconds.
9. We have Atmosphere versus Bateson on the Lost Temple. We had Atmosphere rushing into Bason's base, and in the end he ended up throwing down a large number of shields at the Terran player's main base and stopping him from getting down the ramp to support his expansion, losing his command center and going way behind in the resources.
Numero 8!
Okay, so this is Naka versus Fazzola on the Zalnaga Caverns. Okay, pylon, warp in, back of base, equal doom to player. That's what I was going for. Thanks, folks.
Number 7.
We have Strogos versus Spidezor. Strogos, seeing that Spidezor snuck a skeleton probe into his base, comes along and he drops a gateway in behind him, locking him in so that he can't scout the base. And at high level play, scouting is so vital. This poor probe ends up getting shot down by 2 Stalkers.
Spidezor owns Horde.
Number 6.
Okay, that was creepy. And we have hallucinations, LSD void rays going down everywhere, just allowing the... Ooh, this is interesting. Oh, pretty void rays. So pretty. Oh, the crap, where'd my army go? And that is what he was thinking. Moose Paw going down. Fail.
We have Smasher versus Tegrif on the Steps of War.
This is a cannon rush. As you can see, a forge going down early. What's different about this?
He is versing a Zerg player. Cannon rushing a Zerg is like trying to talk while you're doing a replay. It's ridiculous. Tegrif just did not give up with this.
He carried on with this play. As you can see, he just kept building pylons, kept building cannons, and I think he realized, oh crap, I can't build on creep.
And a number of drones ended up just running away and starting up an expansion of their own on the high yield. So he was way ahead in the resources. Good for Smasher.
And Tiggerith way behind because he kept spending income on these cannons, just more and more. And what does Smasher do?
He builds up a nice defensive spine crawlers and takes up to air, which is exactly what a good player should do against a ridiculous build like this.
This was an awful build. And what it ended up happening was him getting owned.
Absolutely owned. That's a dead Protoss base right there. Dead. There's nothing there.
Dead.
They're all
Failed.
dead. And
Failed.
probes. Yeah, failed. It's absolute fail.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We have Strogos versus Pringles on the Steps of War. Strogos getting a nice little army out for himself at the beginning with a majority of Zealots and breaking a large amount of them away from his main army. A great play because obviously being a Terran player, he's gonna push at some point. He runs his units up this ramp here, thinks that he's got this in the bag, realizes that he might be out, tries to stem, but then he gets destroyed by Zealots as Zealots surround, and he just slices and dices like a pro and takes them apart.
Number 3.
Blistering Sands with Darth Cuddles and Alex. Darth Cuddles hiding pylons in quite good places, as you can see, just out of the range of vision. But Look at this pylon, just hidden, and Zealots coming in the base. He's puts up sensor towers and just out of the range of this pylon. So he's got all walled in and thinking he's safe. What happens? Another sensor tower goes down, and look at that. He is just out of range. Launches a secret attack and just completely surprises him. As you can see, he is just bewildered, and more stalkers coming in to end the show.
We have Rekatan versus Hagura on the Steps of War. Rekatan being a total cheat using mass queens against poor Hagura. Absolute cheater. He had excellent control of his healing, managing to keep his roaches alive and winning the game.
I got an O!
I've got an N?
I got an E!
That makes 1! This is an excellent match between LOL and Regenerate on the Blistering Sands.
Regenerate is bailing bombing, or bailing mining, the entire Terran army.
Yeah, Regenerate just leaving these like toasty little banelings underground, waiting for LOL to roll on over them. He's definitely not going to be rolling on the floor laughing after this.
No, that's the only reason he lols.
No, indeed. So we have these excellent bailing bombs coming up, and then a ton of Zerglings coming in to finish off those siege tanks.
Bubble!
Ouch!
And that makes number 1. Hey guys, so that wraps up our Plays of the Week, episode 2 for you. We'd like to do a quick thank you to everyone that's been sending in those replays. It has made this a lot easier and given us a lot more clips to choose from. Showing you some interesting little plays here and there and everywhere, and it will also allow players to get some ideas or create a play and have a little fun and see what works, what doesn't, and we like keeping it fun, so keep sending them in. The details are in the comment section on here or on our main homepage. And yeah, lots of exciting things coming up from us in the very near future. We've got the Western Digital Sidestorm. We've got the rights to do the casting for all the New Zealand players for that. So that is awesome. And we've got some coverage of some of the local clan wars going on. And we are in talks with a couple of the big LANs going on around to do live commentating there and run some competitions. So keep tuned for that as well. And there's a few other exciting things, as well as a 100 subscriber video coming up. It might be 105 subscriber video because we're a little slow, but we are working on it, so stay tuned for that. So until next time guys, just keep sharp, keep hunting, and enjoy.